I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer.
And this is your Lake of the Ozarks news update, brought to you by Lake TV and LakeExpo.com, and sponsored by Yacht Club Power Sports and Advantage Marine.
Today we're going to be talking about Osage students getting their hands dirty to help butterflies.
A concern about neighborhood noise ends up backfiring in a major way.
A local man is fighting to make condo living safer here at the lake. And
we all heard the rumbling and saw the motorcycles, but you'll be surprised to find out just how many actually came to the lake for Bike Fest this year.
Plus, we'll be having boating tips as usual with Bob's No Wake Zone, and a look at events coming to the lake this weekend. That's after a message from Yacht Club Power Sports.
It's time to have some fun on land with Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides available at Yacht Club Power Sports of Osage Beach. New and used models available. Come and check out the all-new models to get you ready for the fall. Yacht Club Power Sports is the only authorized Can-Am dealer at the Lake of the Ozarks. Have some serious fun with the Can-Am Maverick Max or check out the Outlander 1000 XMR. Stop by Yacht Club Power Sports, your Can-Am and Sea-Doo provider of mid-Missouri.
Crowds filled the streets in Versailles for the annual Old Time Apple Festival. The event is a fall staple at the lake with vendor booths, a pageant, and a parade, and of course, lots of apples.
One lucky fisherman went home with $71,500 last weekend for a single fish. John Hertzler of Wichita, Kansas, caught an over 6-pound fish during the Big Bass Bash. The amateur tournament is known for the huge payouts, with many anglers winning over $1,000. The next Big Bass Bash will be in the spring, April 23rd and 24th, but it's never too late to start that pre-fishing.
You probably heard the rumbling through the Ozarks last month when Bike Fest rolled into the lake area. Well, the numbers are in, or at least the best guess that organizers can come up with. About 40,000 people and 30,000 motorcycles came to the lake. Event organizers created the Passport program, where riders purchased a $20 passport and then rode to 24 separate locations where they received a stamp. Those passports could be entered into a drawing at the Harley-Davidson shop. Todd Hunter from Tower Hill, Illinois, was the lucky winner of that drawing, and he took home a 2014 Harley-Davidson. Any income from the Passport program is used to promote the event in the future, and some of it goes to the Christian Motorcycle Association for their help with the Passport program.
Every fall, monarch butterflies take the trek of a lifetime when they fly south to Mexico and beyond to escape winter. The trip takes a lot of energy, which they get from their favorite food, milkweed. Thanks to some Osage students, the butterflies will now have a satisfying layover during their flight here in mid-Missouri. Sean Fowler's environmental science students placed 70 milkweed plants ideal for butterfly food in a section of swampy land that was just causing problems for the grounds crew. A pipe that carries condensation runoff from nearby air conditioners doubles as a water source for the plants. Well, the Osage High School Ecology Club and member naturalists will maintain the new butterfly restaurant.
ATVs will race in Roach despite the county's disapproval. The Camden County Board of Adjustments voted against giving Chalk Rock Raceway a conditional use permit, despite the fact that Planning and Zoning had approved the permit on August 19th. The decision went to the Board of Adjustments after an appeal by one family that lives near the track. The raceway needed 4 votes in favor, but it only got 3. No strangers to speed bumps. The owners say they're just going to move 400 yards to the west. There, they'll be outside the Planning and Zoning District and not subject to any regulations on how often or how late race events can be held, or any of the other 20 conditions the P&Z commissioners had put in the original permit.
The lake's largest water quality protection group has a new website, a new web address, and a new focus, according to Executive Director Donna Swall. The Lake of the Ozarks Watershed Alliance, or LOA, has decided to shift gears to become less dependent on government funding and more closely linked to the people it serves. LOA recently formed a 509 foundation for fundraising, and Ameren, Missouri was the first to step up, donating more than $25,000. Swall hopes they can continue to protect the lake with the support of all who are invested and interested in the Lake of the Ozarks. If you'd like to check out the new website, go to lowatershed.org.
A report released last week by the National Insurance Crime Bureau indicates boat theft is declining. The organization's annual report looks at vessel theft and recoveries in the United States between January 1st and December 31st of 2014. Overall, more than 5,000 boats were reported stolen, which is 6% less than 2013. This is the second year in a row that boat thefts have dropped by 6%. And the five most common vessels that were stolen, sailboats come in 5th, cruisers are 4th, utility boats are the third, runabouts come in second, and the most stolen vessel in the United States is the personal watercraft.
A building official with the Village of the Four Seasons is fighting to improve the chances of escaping from a fire in their condos. Robert Davis, the village chief building official, has asked trustees to adopt an ordinance to retrofit condo stairwells with sprinkler systems or install a secondary fire escape system by 2020. Osage Beach Fire Protection District Chief Jeff Dorhauer said investigators believe the August 4th fire at the Compass Point condominium complex started outside the door of a condo on the 4th floor. It destroyed the stairs, which were the only escape path. Davis says that the open stair design of the buildings creates a draft that feeds the fire, causing the staircases to quickly become unstable. He suggests they install dry pipe sprinkler systems that won't freeze in the winter, and he said Lake Ozark Fire Department District hopes to meet with members of the Homeowners Association to discuss their measures that could make their units safer.
Big news in the grocery business at the lake. Wood Supermarket announced last week that it's buying all three Paul's supermarkets in Eldon, Osage Beach, and Lake Ozark. The conversion of Paul's to Woods will take place by the end of October. Currently, the only Woods at the lake is in Sunrise Beach, and this buyout will bring Woods to the east side in a big way. Woods, like Paul's, is a local family-owned and operated group of supermarkets. It was started in 1947 when a young World War II Army veteran, Don Woods, and his wife Bertha opened their first grocery store in Long Lane, Missouri. Their son, Don Jr., continued their work, and he and his wife, Joan, are still active in the business today and are longtime lake area residents. Coming up, boating tips with Bob's No Wake Zone and events at the lake this weekend you won't want to miss. That's after a message from Advantage Marine in Sunrise Beach.
If you're looking for a new tri-tune, see me and take advantage of our price on a new Cypress K tri-tune at Advantage Marine.
Need service? We specialize in servicing these stern drives and Mercury outboards. Our factory-trained technicians can handle almost any problem,
No matter how big!
And if you need parts, see me. With our huge inventory, I can help you find parts that are hard to find.
Take advantage of Advantage Marine's 50-plus years meeting your boating needs at the lake. See our lineup of new Cypress K tri-tunes. For sales, service, and parts,
Our family's here to serve you.
Each year, millions of dollars of unnecessary property damage occurs due to large wakes from vessels. You are responsible for your wake. Large and small boats alike can produce huge wakes. Although the main channels are considered main thoroughfares and accustomed to rough water, unless otherwise marked with no wake buoys, coves and smaller branches are not necessarily capable of handling those large wakes. In addition to dock damage and hoist damage, smaller vessels stored at docks have been thrown off their lifts, and in some cases, small children have been knocked off the docks into the water from large wakes. Wakes are produced from all powered vessels. Now, the goal is to educate operators of those vessels to act responsibly and courteously. Operate your vessel at idle speed in coves and smaller branches of the lake, or when entering an area where other boats may be anchored. Backing off to idle speed will be welcomed by property owners and other boat operators as well. And if you must run above idle speed in these narrow areas to control your boat, operate in a manner which limits the size of the vessel's wake. The bottom line is, beware of your wake. That's today's boating tip. I invite you to listen to Bob's No Wake Zone Boating Radio Show, Saturday mornings, 7 to 8 a.m. on News Talk KRMS. And until next time, we'll see you out on the lake.
The Fall Harbor Hop is on Saturday. Check out more than 40 locations for a great day on the lake and to get in on the poker game. Anybody can enter just by stopping in one of the checkpoints to start your hand. For more information and locations, go online to funlake.com.
The Frog Leg Festival to benefit Dogwood Animal Shelter is happening this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Camden on the Lake. Come out to enjoy some good family fun with live entertainment, arts, crafts, and craft beers too. Admission is $10 per person.
This Saturday, bring the kids in your life to the Take a Kid Fishing Derby. It starts Saturday morning at 9 a.m. at the Lake of the Ozarks State Park Public Beach number 2. Kids are encouraged to bring their own rod and reel to the park and try to hook a big one with the help of some expert fishermen volunteers.
The Lake Area Fiber Arts Festival is also this weekend. That runs on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Community Christian Church in Camdenton. Their annual festival features handcraft artwork for sale, including textile art, wearables, accessories, and home decor.
And on Sunday, you can head out to hear some good classic country music and support State Fair Community College at the same time. Classic Country Music Jamboree benefit starts at 2 p.m. at the Lodge of Four Seasons. Tickets are $20. Children under 12 are free.
This has been your Lake of the Ozarks News Update.
Thanks for watching us on Charter Cable Channel 197, Como Connect Channel 90, anytime on MyLakeTV.com, and we'll see you next time.